I'm going to show you how to add some text to your InDesign document now. Let's just quickly put a picture in there to add some text around to get us going. File, place. Alright, I covered that in the last tutorial, so I'll just whiz through that quite quickly. Alright, so I want to find some text, first of all, to put into my document. So what I did is I went to the Guardian website and searched for Jay-Z and found this article. I'm going to select this. You might be writing your own article, but this is just to show you how to do it. I'm going to copy that by holding the Command and C key. I'm going to put it into a Word document. Well, I could just paste it straight into my InDesign document. So let's just do that first of all. Show you how that would work. So use the T key to draw a text box, Command then V, and then it will place it into the box. Sometimes what I like to have all my text, or write my text in Word, and so I can edit it in here first. Might be worth clearing the formatting. If you can't see the formatting palette, it's there. I select clear formatting. I put my paragraphs back in. Okay. So just save that into the same folder that I'm working on. Okay, so now back in InDesign, I can go File, Place, and I can browse to find my Word document, click Open, and then it'll load it onto the cursor like that, so now I can click it into these columns. You see how it writes it into these columns. So that's my whole text. If you wanted to paste it onto subsequent pages, you could page one column of text there. And if you use the black arrow and click on the red box down here, it'll load it to your cursor again. So if you had another page or another box, you could then click somewhere else. So you've added it to more than one place. And that's my whole article. Alright, so what I'd quite like to do is set this up as 3 columns to try and wrap it around this object here. So magazines often wrap text around the pictures. So what I'm going to do is make this text box into 3 different columns. So if I've got it selected with the black arrow, I should have a columns view here. I can select 3 different columns. So now I've split my text up into 3 different columns. Or you could even go 4 to correspond with the guides I've got in the page. Okay. And now if I want to wrap it around this picture, if I select the picture and then select text wrapping here, then now my text will wrap around the object, which means it'll miss out the object. So even though my text box goes across the picture, the actual text then goes around the picture. Okay, there we go. If you want to see how your magazine would look, you can go File, Preview. So there we go, I've got a picture with the text wrapping around the picture. So now I've got some text. I'm going to show you how to format it a little bit. Let's just go back to my normal view, zoom in a little bit. So all of my fonts are up here, so I can select my text and I can select any font that I like. If you keep clicking in there, it'll keep selecting. Just a bit like Word, the height options are there. So I can manipulate it a little bit. I was just looking, I'll just pause it there for a minute to work out why these boxes are empty. And those are hyperlinks. On the original document that I copied, Kanye West and Jay-Z are down as hyperlinks. So that has been imported into my document. And to get rid of those, you can either just hide them with hide hyperlinks. So that just means you can't see them. Bring those back again. Or you can actually get rid of them altogether. If you go to Window, then Interactive, there's a Hyperlinks panel. And if you click into the box there, it'll tell you which hyperlink it is, and I can just click Trash to get rid of it. I wonder if I can get rid of several at once. Okay, so I've got rid of all the hyperlinks. So that's roughly how I wanted my page to look at this stage. So I've inserted some text and wrapped it around an image.